Hey guys, in this video we're going to be designing a website live with you guys. You're going to see the whole process from start to finish. We're going to take all this information, use the template that the client has chosen, and try and incorporate it into here and create a stunning looking website. If you want to learn how to do that from start to finish, we're going to do the WordPress installation, and we're going to modify the content, and then we're going to tweak it a bit, custom colors, custom fonts. Let's get started. So the first step would be to install WordPress. And if you're with us as a team, then you just have to worry about this stage. There is a stage before this where we set up the domain and install WordPress. Now it's just the setup of the WordPress account. So you just click next. You'd put in the name of the company, and it's Mercom. So that's the client has been very nice to allow us to use this video for training purposes. And then you're just going to put in a password. So I'm just going to hide those credentials out from view of the public. And you want to make sure you don't tick discourage search engines from indexing the site. We're building this right now on a staging site, so we're not using his actual domain. So in essence, we should tick this. Don't stress, then you just click login. All right, and then we simply just start now updating things, or just update the WordPress. So we got a stopwatch on the top right hand corner so you can see what's happening with how long it's going to take us to do this. So I'm going to try and go through as fast as possible. No messing around here. So the first thing we're going to install is Elementor. And you just search for that. You go to plugins, add new, search for Elementor, install. Right. I wonder if we can just duplicate this window. And then I also want to install Hello Elementor as a theme. So appearance themes. And then you just search for, you click add new, and you go for Hello Elementor. And that is the theme that you want to use with Elementor, right? So you click install there. So I've got on one side, I've got the plugins installing, then I'm going to activate that. The other side, I got this one. I'm going to activate that. And then I'm going to go over to plugins. I've got the clock on me here. Add new. But I don't want to rush this. It's important that you spend time when you do something nice for the client. The next plugin would be Envato Elements. The client likes this design, which is the one we showed him from Envato. So hopefully there's no issues with the installation of that design, because sometimes there can be. And I had to liaise with Envato, and they're like, Yushir, we have hundreds of thousands of pages. Unfortunately, we cannot give you support on that. So in case you're ever thinking of getting the actual premium kit, so we got Elementor and we got Envato, and then I just want to delete all these. I don't like having unnecessary things in here. It notifies me that things are out of date and stuff like that. So we'll just delete all of this. And then the other plugin you want to install is Wordpress for your security. Let's search for that. Now you notice that it's not secure. The website is not secure at all yet. So it'll take about, actually, I've set up this domain a while ago, so I can secure it now. I'll show you how to set up all of that in the back end. You don't need a plugin for that with our hosting. I just simply go and change a letter. I'm done. I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, I'm just going to click away. I'm going to update this one here. And then you're going to go over to add in some details about the site under settings. And you'll see here that Mercom is comprising, I need a tagline from him as to what this company is about. So on his logo, business consulting experts. So it's Mercom Consulting and then business consulting experts. So it's important that we put that, yeah. And when you're doing all of this, make sure you double check your work. So if you got that there, then just make sure you spell the client's company name right. Mercom Consulting, business consulting experts. Okay, and I'd like to maybe just have this text available for me. This is the client's content, and above is his chat messages to me. Right, that's in place. And now we want to add that security to it. So you just add the S in there. Okay. Anyone can just register? No. And then you just save the settings. And it kicks you out of the site because now you have that lock at the top. Okay. You see that lock is at the top there. Perfect. And then now we go over to writing. Just check if there's any settings you need to change. That's fine. Reading. We'll have to add a static page. In fact, we could make it our sample page. And I'll just rename that. And then I'll save that here. Discussions. Users must be registered and logged in. I prefer this tick because then somehow you just get spam coming through to your site. Allow people to submit comments on new posts. No. Allow link notifications from other. Enable. Anyone can post a comment. A comment is held. Comment authors must previously approved. Comments, just I think those are the settings that I normally put. I don't seem to have too many issues with comments. I mean, if you're having a blog, then yeah. So media, we'll leave it as is. Permalinks, you just want to change this to post name. So when you add a page, it's going to be the name of the website / that page. And then you save that. Privacy, should have a privacy policy. Every page has to have one if you're accepting contact details. And yeah, let's just edit this page and see if that's better. And we say update that. So we've changed the permalink, and that's what you saw here, the slug, that URL, and the title has been changed. Okay, and if we go to posts, I think the default one is installed. You just want to trash that. Otherwise, you're going to get comments on that at some point. I'm just going to trash this one here. In the meantime, I don't have a privacy policy as yet. And then we're going to just go over to plugins. There's one more plugin we need to install and activate, and that's Elementor Pro. So I'm going to go add new, and then I'm going to upload this plugin from my downloads like that. Install, and then I also need to activate the license. So all in all, we're looking at about 10 minutes just to get the site set up so you can start designing. Most of the time we're waiting for things to install. Let's just reload a page here. And I want to go and find the template kit in the meantime and install that while we're doing things on this side. Okay, so connect and activate. I need to make this pro, so I've added that in. I'm activating it. All right, and it's connective and it's active. So we've got Elementor Pro, and we'll also need the Pro version of this. So the website, the theme name is Law. So I just need to now search for that here. LAWE. So I got my chats open in the background there. Install it. Okay, now I need to also activate my license for this. So I'm gonna go over here. I need to blur out all of these things after the video is done. And when you're activating the license for this, you get a unique code that you need to paste here, your token, and verify. and then you're going to call the project that you're working on so Elementor knows what website you're working on. And we're going to install this template from here. I'm just going to close all unnecessary windows now. So I've got the document. I don't need this anymore. Well, he's chosen this design, so I'll leave it as that. All right, so now I need to go to the page, and we are at 10 minutes. Yes, 10 minutes. Edit. And we're going to install that particular design that he liked. Let's just remove all the content here. See, this is why if you're just creating a new page, you can just easily remove it. Let's just click edit with Elementor and then see if I can remove it on the page. Does it allow me? Yeah, seems like it did. And I'm going to go to Elementor. I'm going to do full width, update, and I'm going to add this design in here. I believe I sent him. No, it was one of the home pages. I think there's only one. There's only one home page with this one, so I'm going to insert that. Now the information might not fit the home page exactly, but we can look at what we need from other pages to make it work. So while that's importing, there are 4 installation requirements. Contact form 7, I'm not going to use. Essential add-ons for Elementor, essential Elementor default color schemes, Elementor typography schemes. Okay. I don't like using too many add-ons, but did take a while to import that. I'm just gonna go over and double check and have a look at the requirements for this plugin. It did say that I need to have a few things installed, so I'm just gonna install the above requirements. I will delete that. I shouldn't have had this plugin for contact form 7. I'm not sure why we shouldn't use Elementor's contact form. It's perfectly fine. Close. So you're having a look at this design, and then you just want to double check that it's the same thing as what you've imported. So I believe I had the link here. That's why you must always have the link. Then you can just open it live on the site. Then we're going to compare this home page that it's imported correctly. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's how you compare pages, eh? Neat. All right, that's done. And then let's have a look at what else we can import. Was there a header for this page? Let's just double check. Case details, there's no footer, so we're gonna have to custom header and custom footer. I see there is a contact page. Sometimes we can use that section, but no. Let's add in his header and the logo. So in order for us to do that, you can press Command E on your computer, or Control E, and you can go straight to wherever you want to go in the site. So we're going to templates and add a new template. So you can add a new page straight from here and it'll boom into a new page. So we're going to add a header. And we're going to choose a header that's going to be suitable for this design. And Elementor has a few options here. And if you have a look at the logo, this is the logo, right? Ideally, you can't really see the name. This wording should be outside of the logo. So I'd like to remove the wording from here and put it outside. That's going to be a mission because you're not going to be able to see this. Let's pick a logo that looks cool. I like this, it looks nice. Let's insert this one. Remember, he did say on his notes here, use your artistic imagination. I like the look, but I want the simplicity of this website. So if we go to the website that he gave me, this was what he liked. So I think the menu is a bit over the top at the moment, but we can always remove that top section. So this is what he liked. There's just too much of text on the site. There's no images, there's no icons. This is like the cool part of it. Yeah, that footer is, there's a lot of words, there's no images here. Anyway, we're going to publish this and we're going to add it on the entire site. Okay, so add condition. That's what you do when you're having a header. You can choose if you want something different to your main site versus your e-commerce site. If you do that, I'm going to now, I'm in this editing section. So I'm just going to remove the end here. And so I'll just refresh that page like that because it'll take me directly to the home page. Okay, so this is what we've got at the moment. As you can see, this header is a sticky header. It follows you down the site. And there's no menu in the middle here, which we need to sort out. So let's do that now. So I'm going to press Command E and then I'm going to go to menu. And that's a quick way. I mean, before we had to go to dashboard and then here and there. So we're going to add in these menu items. And because it's a one-page site, we're going to have custom menu items here. He didn't give me the menu items that we should be using, but I know this is going to be about us, our services, why choose us, contact us. So we're going to go and add here custom links, right? About us, add, and then you've got to put a hash in here. You can also just type it in about us one time. And I'll tell you why we did that. And then I think why choose us needs to be up here. And then our services and then about us. Or maybe about us after that. And the reason why we do the hash thing is that when you've created this menu, let's create this. All right, so that's created now. So if we come back to the page we're designing, so just remove the last string from that and press enter, you go back to the page. You can see there they are here and they're links, and you can see that the link goes to that section. And if we edit this, if you add that word that we use on that link as a CSS ID on that page, it just drags, it pulls you down the page, it takes you to that point. Gosh, it's 21 minutes and we haven't even started designing yet. Right, so I don't know which sections are going to be what at the moment. I need to plan that out. But I got a feeling like this can be our services. Here. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to go to advanced and I'm just going to look at the ID now. If I hover over, I can just see on the bottom left. I don't know if you can go CSS ID and it's going to be our services. So if I update here, you're going to see what's going to happen when I click on this. See, it dragged me down. It was a bit quick there. Normally it's a bit slower. I think you can add in. We've got the header in. We've got the main page. We can also add a footer in. Then we're done with that part of it. To add a footer, you need to also add a template. The reason why we're using the templates is that in case we now need to add more pages to the site in the future, that the header and the footer will be in place, and it's not an issue. So we're going to call this footer. And choose a block from our designs of footers here, something that would be like he liked this website. And and this is the website he liked, the footer. So it's a lot going on. I think that it doesn't have to be as crazy, but I really like this one. It's normally my favorite one. You got your social icons. You got 3 columns. Let's see if they have anything new. And let's insert this one here. Okay, and I know the colors are all incorrect, but we will sort that out. So we're just going to publish this, and then we're going to say that's for the entire site. And that's done. So let's just preview. And well, sometimes I just remove the end here. I find it the quickest way. If you do know a quicker way, let me know. We're all learning. And there we go. So we've got our home page, we've got the header and the footer. Now I want to focus on getting the information for the site on the page. So let's just, so that I don't have to keep moving from this document and back and forth, I got everything on that page. And sometimes I also like to screenshot. So I've got that screen capture extension on Chrome, and it'll just screenshot the site that he liked, just in case this website just changes, you know, next week. We have it on record as to what he liked. So I'll save that in here, and then I'll add it at the end of this document, just like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is enter in the information in just the text here, and then I will enter the images as well. So let's just insert this text, and the first section is who we are, and I could just put that in here, and we've got these 4 sections here that will form part of the site, and we've got these images here. I'm just going to download all of them as a zip file and then upload them to the site in the media section. So I'm going to add a gallery. And then click on this and click upload, but I'm just waiting for it to download. Let's see if it's just zipping it at the moment. While that's going on, we need to plan our next step. Our next plan of action would be the colors.